What is going on, everybody? Chris here, and welcome back to another full self-driving video. We just got an update. We were on 14.1.4 on this 2023 Tesla Model Y with hardware 4 and no front bumper camera, and we just got an update to 14.1.7. Now, Cybertruck got 14.1.5. That never came to any of the other sexy vehicles. 14.1.6 was never seen by anybody as far as I know. And now we're on 14.1.7. Well, what do the release notes tell us about this update that we've been waiting a couple of weeks for? Nothing. Well, you do get the Tron update, and we do get the 3D maps, so maybe we'll take a look at those. But as far as the full self-driving part of the release notes, there was nothing new. So we're gonna come out here right away, immediately. I just installed it, and we're gonna start testing. And what are we looking for in this update? Oh, you know, we are looking for brake stabbing. I'm going through some of our old reliables where we know brake stabbing happens, and we're gonna see if it's been fixed, if it's better. There's some pedestrians up there. I can see their flashlight. I see them on the display as well, so very nice there, FSD. We are in chill right now. I don't really wanna be in chill. I'm gonna bump it up to standard. I did that because coming into this downtown area, the car just goes far too fast. But you know what, guys? At this point, getting pulled over would be awesome for a video, so if that happens, then it happens. As long as everybody's safe, that's the most important part. So we're gonna go through here and look for mostly the brake stabbing, but of course, overall, the general feel of the build. Now, this turn right here last time, we had a lot of stuttering. We made the complete stop, and as we kind of pulled out here, the car was on off of the brakes, and I've been struggling on how to show that to you. Well, this arrow that I have up on the screen now is showing you the planning path, and that was a nice, beautiful, smooth turn. And this planning path that you're looking at shows right now that the car is proceeding, it's moving forward. If that path is gone, it means the car is not moving. If that path has little like down arrows, little chevrons on it, that means the car is decelerating. And so what you'll see when we see the brake stabbing or the brake stuttering or whatever you want to call it, that path, there's the chevrons I was talking about, that path turns on and off, on and off, on and off. And that's how you visually can see that through the videos. I'll also, of course, audibly tell you, but that's really the best way that you can see it on the video because it just does not come across on camera. So the other big thing people have been, kind of worried about and complaining about is the braking for leaves. Of course, that's a big deal, and it's bad. It's happened to me actually today. Believe it or not, I was driving manually. I know, that's crazy. On my, I just left my driveway, and I was driving a little fast. So, I wanted to get going, and it was on my private road still. There was nobody else around. I was going, I don't know, probably like 30. It's not that fast, but FSD drives slower. And some leaves blew out in front of me. Again, I'm manually driving, and automatic emergency braking kicked in for these leaves blowing across the road. Now, that's even crazier, that in manual driving, I experienced automatic emergency braking because simply of leaves. Hopefully, I know they're working on it. Obviously, Tesla's working on this. Hopefully that update will come to us soon, and that'll be all taken care of. And once that kind of weirdness is taken care of, man, this is just gonna be the most beautiful thing ever. So tomorrow, I'm out here. I don't usually do the night drives for a couple of reasons. The main reason is because the camera views just don't look good. And that's part of why I took Stephanie's car, so I could record the screen, so you had some really nice visuals from that. But at night, it just doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. And so that's a main reason for me not to do it. Also, there's some braking we didn't need, but I will say it didn't go on and off of the brakes. It just kind of was thinking about stopping there or slowing down a lot. Also at night, there's just not as many people, there's not as many vehicles, so it's not as much as to contend with. I feel like night is easier overall for full self-driving. The biggest issue is that lack of visibility. And what's good about that for tonight is that it should bring out more of our brake stuttering if it's still an issue. We should more easily be able to find it. So we'll get through this drive. And then tomorrow, I'm actually going, I don't want to give all the details, but I'm going on a more than 700-mile road trip tomorrow down to North Carolina. I'll leave it at that. Some of you can guess what that means. Yeah, we're thinking about a parking spot here. You want this one? Nice. And I'm going to be taking my 2026 Tesla Model Y that also got this update. And it's going to be fun. I'm going to do a lot of stuff. So we'll check that out. But for tonight, I wanted to get this one out, try it out. Beautiful, first little mini drive there. And we'll just start up right away. So we're going to do a couple familiar spots here that we've tried before. So going to the police station, and somebody pointed out in the last video, I don't know why this changed. It says curbside for the police station. I don't want that. I'm going to tell it to park in the parking lot. I'm not sure how that got selected. I never selected that for the police station. So moving forward, even though those pedestrians were there, no brake stuttering yet. So again, here's where we would see it. We stop at the stop sign, and a nice smooth move through here. I'm not going to get too excited about it too early in the drive. Again, it may take a few hundred miles before I can really find it, but so far, it's feeling good. So as we move out of the police station here, we are gonna wait for, wow, that guy is flying. He's definitely speeding. Now he does have the green. FSD was 100% correct to stop there and wait at the red, but that guy was going real fast through that intersection there. So we're going to the police station, and we have our triple stop sign here. Please, somebody. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Ugh, not good enough. This is nighttime for you guys. All right. So a nice, there's our 0. Oh my goodness, no stuttering. Stuttering happens in empty intersections. It happens with pedestrians, cars, nobody. So if it's here, I think we'll be able to find it in this video. Now, we don't want to go in the restricted parking. That's something I've had to take over for. So those are my main things. I realized at the end of my last video, I talked about how, yeah, so we can't go here. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's like it decided against it. It's almost like it saw something and decided, oh, I shouldn't do that. That's okay. I'll take it. I'm not saying that's a fact, but that was very interesting and very good. It's like if I was going to park and I was kind of like, oh, what is that sign? I can't, oh, it says I can't park there. Let me move, over to here. Whoa, don't go too close. Ah! Woo, do not hit a cop car. That was real close. Oh my goodness. All right, let's continue on here. Thankfully, right into reverse. I was very close to that. Oh, buddy. Hopefully the roof cam is working good. So I do have the roof cam on, but again, since it's night, oh, it's so close. I don't know how it's going to look. So if there's no roof cam right now, it's because it looked like poop. If the roof cam is on, then, obviously you're looking at it. So that's good. So we're going to go back over here. I want to just do a bunch of stop signs, a bunch of left turns, looking for this brake stabbing. So we get a 0. We're creeping out. There's nobody. Oh, buddy, it feels good. I can't say it yet. I can't. I want to say it, but I'm not going to. Very nice. Okay, then we get to 0. Come on, people. It's party time. Smooth move through there. I'll take it. I'm going to take this destination out. We don't need to park here again, I don't think. And we're going to go to Crust, which is a really popular local spot. I don't like it mostly because it's so busy. I'm kind of like, I don't want to wait for a bagel or whatever they have there. I don't know. To me, like these hyper popular spots are just like never worth the wait. It's like, okay, I could go somewhere else and get food. All right, that's not what this video is about. Stop sign. Smooth move out. No stuttering. We need to change this to here. Do we have? Oh, there's our 3D buildings. Let's check that out. Very nice. Now we're not in a big city, so it's not that impressive, but Fenton 3D buildings. Very cool. So waiting at this red light, I will tell you about today's sponsor, Sentry Pro. You guys have actually been telling me in the comments that you have really been enjoying Sentry Pro. Someone said, like, I fell for the bait. Guys, if I'm doing sponsors, it's because I like the product and I think it's, at least worth the consideration. Doesn't mean you have to have it, but it's definitely worth the consideration. Someone said they went for it and they've really been enjoying it, and it saved their car, like, immediately. Like, I think it was like same day. It was just a crazy story. Such a cool comment. And that's why I like to bring these cool sponsors to you. Sentry Pro adds features to your Sentry mode. It makes it more capable. It'll warn you when someone is around your car. You'll get a notification if you want it, fully customizable. And you can set up different alert sounds and everything, so you know exactly what's going on with your car. Maybe you hear a certain sound, you're like, I'll check that later. Or you hear a certain sound, you go, whoa, I need to look at that right now. And it can alert you before anything bad happens to your car. So instead of someone lurking around your car for an hour and then throwing a brick through the window, you'll see them right away. And you can decide, I'm gonna move my car or go deal with that right now. It uses the official Tesla API, so it's fully secure. Nothing to worry about in that aspect. And it's actually free to download and try out. So definitely use the link down below, try it out, and they have a sale on their lifetime subscription. So one payment, saw another comment about that. Someone said they did the one-time payment and it's been more than worth it for them. So huge thank you to Sentry Pro for sponsoring this video and making a really cool app to enhance the functionality of our Teslas. Definitely check out that link down below, download it, and let me know what you think. I think you'll enjoy it. So we went into this parking lot for Crust, which is actually good. I probably should have put Curbside. I would have put Curbside. Whoa, look at that. Right when I put Curbside, it changes mind. Hold on. Let's go back to parking lot. Let's see. Because before, the car was getting stuck with parking. Oh my gosh, and then it goes for the parking spot. No way. Now I messed it up, so it's kind of like in a weird position. It's gonna back in. No, we're gonna do curbside. Let's see. Oh, now it's sick of my, what are you gonna do? I think it's sick of my antics. It's like, look, you've changed enough on me. That was pretty crazy though. Oh, no, here we go. Oh, is it fixing the, let's see. Oh, don't hit the curb, you're so close. Wow. Wow, it's good. Without the front bumper camera, mind you. It got really close to that curb. This is a weird part. Is this a parking spot? Yeah, it is. Just a huge parking spot. A gigantic parking spot. All right, that was cool. That was cool. It definitely changed its mind a few times with me, like on the fly, telling it different things. So I want to put this in one more time, go to Crust, because I think it will be a tough one, and I want to park curbside now, because Crust is actually across the street. This is the correct parking lot to use for Crust, but I want to see what it does if we go curbside and go over there. All right, so again, getting this stop sign. We got to creep out. I cannot see to the right. There has been no stuttering so far. And this is curbside. You can park here. You can park here all day. I mean, yeah, that's perfect. I don't know what else to tell you. That was really good. We'll just click start self-driving. Immediately the car will go into drive and continue on to our next destination. So this next one, I'm just going into another neighborhood because I'm hoping that there's some leaves in there. It was super windy earlier, but I think it's kind of calmed down. And earlier is when I got that automatic emergency braking. A huge gust of wind came and pulled a bunch of leaves in front of my car. But yeah, I think a lot of that's calmed down. So here we go. We got a little bit of cars going on here. We pull out here. We need to wait for this vehicle to the left. There's no stuttering. It's perfectly smooth. This is where it would happen. Not every time, but I mean, okay, I can't say it yet. It hasn't happened though. No stuttering so far, but it only takes one. We only got to find it one time to kind of prove that it's still here. We're doing a quick route change here. Let's see if the car freaks out or what it does. No freak out at all. It's been so good with route changes. I don't want to waste too much time going off over here where there's no vehicles. So yeah, I mean, it handled that route change good. It should have, yeah, so it should have picked an earlier one, but because it didn't have time, it smartly picked a later turn to make to still get us to our destination. So that is really nice, and it's clean. Everyone's raked their leaves. Come on, guys. Can we be a little lazy here? No leaf raking here. None. All right, so the next destination I have set up basically just to do a kind of a last minute route change on it and kind of try to screw the car up in that way. It's something I used to do a lot, but honestly, FSD's been handling route changes, like last second route changes, so well. I haven't been pushing it as much because it just handles it super well every time. But it's really impressive that it's able to do that now intelligently. And another thing I'll say, I'm saying FSD. It used to be FSD beta. It got changed to FSD supervised. We're mostly just saying FSD. But I'm noticing now all the nomenclature Tesla and even Elon is using says self-driving, like you can see on the screen. It doesn't say full self-driving. It's just being called self-driving lately. So I think we're probably we're either in that rebrand, we're in the midst of it, or we're gonna see like that full kind of rebrand soon of just like self-driving. It's a little cleaner, I guess. Drop the full, it's cleaner. But just something I noticed that I thought was interesting. All right, so this is super weird. We have a left and a right lane. I think that means we can't go straight. Is the car gonna obey that, or are we gonna go straight? We're gonna go straight. I don't know. I didn't see a sign that said no going straight, but I kind of assume that means you're supposed to turn right or left. I mean, let me know what you think down in the comments. I don't know. I think it was fine. It wasn't dangerous or anything. I would do the same thing if I had to go straight and my nav told me to go straight and I didn't know where I was going. As we approach a stop sign here, we're gonna edit, I'll get out of here, this, boom, and this should reroute us to the right, I assume. I don't actually know for sure, and it did. Let's see how the car handles that. Instead of turning left, I would like to turn right. But the car is kind of already set on turning left. And a beautiful job, a full stop. We have a car approaching, safe to turn in front of it and no stuttering. That is the exact scenario where you would see the stuttering, where it was safe to turn in front of a car, but you'd kind of start that turn. And again, even though it was safe, FSD would kind of second guess itself. Be like, oh, I don't know, stop, go, stop, go. And it didn't happen that time. It's looking real good, guys. It's looking real good. And let's see it here again. Stop. We need 1,000 cars to come from the left. Darn it. And go. No hesitation. Nice, smooth flow through that stop sign. Please let this be real. I am begging for this to be real. Oh, that would just be so amazing. All right, so we got the green. It's fine to wait a second. We can't go anywhere anyway. And I don't know, y'all. Smooth move through. We had to yield there. That was the right thing to do, and we did. I don't know what else to tell you. Roundabout time, never a problem. And we still have curbside selected for this one. So again, FSD is remembering my selections, except for the police station. I never picked curbside for that. Maybe I did and I don't remember, but I don't think so. But as we turn in here, I'm gonna change it to parking lot, and see what it does. This is the one where it kept messing up. It was going in the wrong parking lot. And yeah, it's just gonna pull right into a parking spot. So before, it just parked kind of right there next to the parking spots. But now that I switched it to parking, it is parking right in the parking spots. I think it's doing a perfect job. I mean, it's great. It's so good at parking. You see how smooth it's zoop, pulled right in there? Really nice. All right, I'm just going to take us to one last destination here just to kind of fill this out, wrap it up. But it's feeling good, y'all. It's feeling really good. I'm sure the title is going to be like, brake stabbing is gone, or, you know, I'll make it truthful. Like, there's been no brake stabbing so far in this video. At the same time, I'm hesitant to go too crazy saying that things are fixed without driving for a few hundred miles. Because I even thought in 14.1.2 that was cleaned up. And I didn't see it for, I mean, I probably did 6, 7, having young kids, I probably did 6, 7 drives before I saw any brake stabbing on 14.1.2. But then I saw it. And then we got 14.1.3 and it was worse. And 14.1.4 and it was still there. So, you know, you can see why I'm a little hesitant to just be like, oh, it's gone, totally fixed. You know, I don't want to hype it up too much, but all the evidence I have so far feels really good, especially the specific scenarios we've been in here where we're at the stop sign, we have to wait for cars, low visibility, etc., etc. So right there, we had a stop for the red. We started to proceed. For whatever reason, that guy moving, FSD was like, oh, hold on a second. It slowed down. It didn't stab the brakes. It didn't on, off the brakes. It just slowed down a bit and then said, okay, we're good. And it continued. That is exactly where a brake stuttering would have happened. Nice slowdown for the train tracks here. And it didn't happen. That evidence right there makes me want to say, like, yeah, they did it. They addressed it. They got rid of that. Now, does that mean it's not going to stop for leaves blowing in the road? No. That, I think, is maybe a separate issue. Maybe that's fixed. I don't know. We haven't really come across a scenario yet to say either way. But what I just saw... Oh, I probably messed with the mic right there. Sorry. What I just saw right there at that red light tells me that the brake stuttering is gone. The green, a car is approaching from the left, which obviously doesn't matter, but that's the scenario where you get the brake stabbing, the brake stuttering. And it didn't happen at all. Not even a hint of it. The only hints of it that I've seen are when the car slowed down. It started to go and then said, oh, hold on a second, and then it continued. But it didn't on, off of the brakes. That is what I don't want to see. So we're waiting here. That guy's going a little slow. It's kind of awkward. Okay, so they put their turn signal on at the last second. What a reaction from FSD on that. Holy moly, man. It just, the second that guy turns his turn signal on and started turning, FSD just was like, boop, I'm going. I know that this guy is not going to interact with us. Wow, man. Wow, wow, wow. All right, so I just changed that. I want to turn right on red. So we made our complete stop, obviously, where we're going to go straight. And FSD could have proceeded, but did not. I'm just gonna say, like, I've had enough stop signs in this drive that, look at every other video I've posted. the brake stuttering happened every video, basically. Outside of like one of the 14.1.2 videos, it didn't happen or something. I've done enough stop signs now. I'm confident to say it's been addressed. Does it mean in 300 miles I'm going to see it 0 times? No. But its frequency is reduced. And I mean, I honestly think it's gone. That's my guess. They've obviously been working on it. It was an obvious, like, blatant, weird thing that was happening all the time to everyone. That's all anyone would talk about, is that and the braking for unnecessary things like leaves. Whether those two are related, I'm not 100%. I don't think so. I think that's another issue that hopefully is also resolved or will be soon. But Elon even responded to someone on X tonight, I think, saying, you know, someone said that that's a problem, and somebody responded and said, yeah, 14.2 is supposed to smooth that out. And then Elon responded and just said yes. So hopefully we're getting that smoothness before 14.2, which, you know, we could be seeing that any week now. 14.2 honestly could come out in 1 week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Like, maybe that's the holiday update, is they want to put 14.2 in the holiday update. So we could be seeing that really soon. But we'll do our final park job here, and I will just say, guys, 0 interventions again. I have not intervened in any of these besides parking spots and 1 accelerator tap a couple versions ago. And I didn't see that person, but FSD saw them walking up, and it kind of creeped me out. But oh well, hope you enjoyed this one. You'll see me in the next video.